All the preparation that goes into this match. The late nights studying film, the physical work, the mental work. That has to translate now into paddle. Coello. It's return to sender by Ale Galán. Arturo Coello and Agustín Tapia secure their first serve game. They make it 1-0, and that will settle signs between 2021 and 23. Coello sends that one flying back. Galán overcooks the lob slightly, and dare I say it, I think there are a few nerves there. Fake smash this time from Galán. Tapia repeats the volley to Chingotto's corner, who hits the brakes. This is a nice switch of direction from Arturo Coello on the smash. And when maybe there were a few nerves there for Galán at the start, absolute nerves of steel from Coello and Tapia on the other end. They have a love 40. They have 3 break points. Chingotto's overhead is too sharp. It goes onto the side glass straight away, and that is a break, and that is 2-0. Coello Tapia, who draw first blood instantly. Galán already have a bit of a comeback on their hands then, and Coello just kind of spoons it through the middle. Nice lob. Tapia and Coello on a switch. Chingotto will attack Agustín Tapia. Tapia does, of course, have experience playing on the right from his time with Fernando Velasteguin. Can Tapia save this? No, deflection and out. Well, that's a bit of much-needed luck for Ale Galán. Qué barbaridad, says Tapia. Great lob from Galán over the imposing Arturo Coello. Sends a great lob back himself. Here's Chingotto. Well, Fede Chingotto with the lob. That goes straight out under little to no pressure. Wow. That's more like it. And that maybe is the starting pistol for this final. Look at that. My goodness me, Arturo Coello, how does he do it? Still having to recover a little bit from that bajada off the side wall from Arturo Coello. Just mental stuff from King Arturo, showing not only us, but also his opponents that nerves simply don't exist in his dictionary. There is Coello. Galán. Oh, Coello got to that. Can he get to this as well? Yes, Galán will fire and Galán will win it, but Coello is making himself very, very tough to beat. Galán into the net. Tapia. Great lob from Arturo Coello, who comes to the net. Here's Tapia now. Tapia slightly overcooks the lob, and out it goes. You can already see this match developing very, very nicely, with Coello making himself oh so big and almost inevitable. Tapia, good lob over Galán. Forward he goes. Chingotto smashes. Chingotto wins it. They are on the board. They stop the rots after 3 consecutive games for Coello Tapia. They've arrived in this final. They've got a foothold, and now they need to work from here with the adoration of the crowd as well. Coello. Look at this aggression. It is just unstoppable here. My goodness me, they really have had their Weetabix in the morning. So concentrated. Good read from Coello. Out it goes. They need to weather this storm right now, and I think they both know it. Need to bite down in this turf and just go into pure survival mode right now and see if their opponent's form runs out a little bit. Maybe they can talk over some different tactics on the bench, because this is going one way and one way only. Tapia not quite. Tapia, first time he lets fly. Agustín Tapia Galán is there, but he touches the net as well, so it won't count, and this is 4-1 Coello Tapia. Let's have another look at it here. Yeah, Galán clearly does touch the net. It won't count. And breathe, everyone. What intensity to start this final. Let's go to the benches. Prato just giving a slight tweak to Agustín Tapia there about when Galán is preparing a certain shot, a certain overhead, that needs to be ready for the defense for that, as he's caught him off guard a couple of times on the backhand volley. Here's Tapia working away at Chingotto, and he does need 3 bites at the cherry, but he does eventually get the winner over the line. That's more like it from Galán. What a lob that is from Tapia, just ridiculous. Chingotto goes over the fence to recover. Coello, as Galán resets. Coello, quick trigger, blocked by Chingotto. Excellent net coverage here from Fede Chingotto. Flip back up and over by Arturo Coello now on the half volley. Chingotto. Galán getting involved now. Is that staying in? Yes, it is. Galán through the middle. And that volley is so crisp, so sharp, so much backspin volley. Just backspin without the volley bit. Poor return from Coello, and a lovely applied finish by Galán. That is as easy a point as you'll get against these two, but they still have one more break point to worry about here. Tapia. over Galán. The rulo from Ale Galán. Quick reactions from Tapia, who goes into the net position again. All four players here. No bouncing here. Just pure reflexes and pure talent from Arturo Coello, who gets it over Galán, who gets it through Galán. And that is the second break. This is 5-1. Arturo Coello and Agustín Tapia with a statement first set here in Kuwait after that final in Milan. Tapia's drop shot, great coverage from Galán, but again, he's just a sitting duck then. Tapia has a quick look, fires at an angle. The quick lob over Chingotto. Now down low to Fele Chingotto, and the Chiquita is off the mark. This is 30 love. Coello just wants to wait for a little bit. As people are still filtering in and out of the center court. Just a slight delay of play here. I think we can get finally underway now. Tapia does not get the bounce he wants, and Galán buries it on the follow-up. Ariel Sabatica and Martin Canali watch on from the stands. They are the coach and the physical coach of Agustín Tapia. Chingotto, hard fibra. Follow-up volley to Coello. Double take from Galán. Chingotto puts it up. Coello brings it down the rulo behind Chingotto, and Galán with a slight bit of luck that is very well received by Ale Galán. Can use everything he can get right now. There, the slightest of deflections, which already puts you off. This is 30 all. They would love a break right now, as much as a pig loves the mud. Here's Tapia. Chiquita from Galán. Chingotto. Slower build up to the points. Coello almost got that to go out por tres. Arturo Coello. The angle. Offsets Galán, who retakes net position now. Tapia avoids Alejandro Galán. Dodging, firing, cross court through the middle from Coello. Tapia takes it early, so he can retake that position. High and low from Fele Chingotto. Goes forward now. Razor sharp Vimola from Chingotto. The fact he even got anything on this is impressive, because the quality of this forehand from Chingotto. And now, the first break point of the match for Chingalan. They would love a break right now, if only it would give them a bit of momentum heading into the second set. Looks unlikely they'll come back in the first, although you can never write them off. And they get it as well. They've arrived in this final. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. In Kuwait City, but you heard Jorge Martinez saying to Galán that he's playing very well on the cross court, but that Tapia tends to alternate his shots on the third time when he plays a couple of lobs. Tends to, on the third one, then play it down low. Stayed in somehow for Galán, who will reap the rewards on the follow-up. Smash stays in, and that's a kind bounce. This is perfect for Coello, the way that goes up off the fence rather than out. Chingotto can't believe how unlucky that is. Tapia. Insistent pressure on Ale Galán, and just after they have forced one of the two breaks back, here we go, Coello and Tapia standing up again with 2 set points. Chingotto. That's Chiquita from Fede Chingotto. Perfect Chiquita from Fede Chingotto. Still one more set point to worry about, though. Galán. It's behind Chingotto, has to flip it up. Coello will go into attack mode now. He can smell blood. He can smell the first set. Arturo Coello behind Chingotto, who will attack, blocked by Tapia. The lob over Coello, plays the rulo. Galán from the backcourt. This will be it. This will be it for Arturo Coello, who punts the ball back across to make it 5-2 and to win the first set with a statement. They ram their fists on the table and remind everyone that they indeed are still the kings of this sport. 6-2. Coello, Tapia, Chingotto, and Galán are nowhere near the kings in the first set. That he is just that. He is 23 years old.
Thank you, please.
And already such an accomplished player. You can only dream about when his career is all said and done, where he will be in the pantheon of paddle players. You could also tell on that Chingotto Galán bench, where after that first break in the first set that made it 5-2, they were so fired up that when they got counter broken, you could tell that that flame had been put out. They have to start over here. It is a new set. It is 0-0 again. Let bygones be bygones. Tapia Galán, I think it touched the fence on its way through. Most important serve game of the match here. Right through the sliding doors from Coello. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Folks, I think Galán thinks that was it. You tell you what, I think that is out. And I don't think that warranted a reaction like that from Galán, who was, of course, bracing to put all his frustration into that ball and was denied that opportunity. Yeah, and it is out, call upheld, challenge unsuccessful. Mr. Giuseppe Iacoucci in the VAR booth agrees with the call on the floor from Honorio Garcia.
The serve is out. Second serve.
Wow. What a swing of the pendulum. Love 40 now. Because of that serve at love 30 being out. Galán. So well held by Coello, using side glass Galán. Coello, a lot of rebound for Chingotto to attack, and the way he wraps his racket around it, plays the angle to Arturo Coello, is nothing but sheer brilliance. Still 2 more break points to worry about, though. Chingo. Galán smashes. Galán smashes again. Tapia goes on all fours to get out of the way, and Galán gets it back across to make it 30-40. Tapia. Long strides from Agustin Tapia. Chingotto lets fly, and Chingotto also gets rid of the third break point. So love 40 back to juice. Galán not giving in, not giving up. Transition is denied by the nets. 4 points in a row after yielding the first 3. Tapia into Galán, beautiful. Alejandro Galán neutralizes the threats of Coello Tapia, at least for now, with the perfect disguise on that bandeja. Wound up a smash, faked it instead, and it's 1 game all.
Take your seat, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Coello went for the more sensible option. Tapia, that's far from sensible from Agustin Tapia, and Galán pounces on it and returns it to sender. It was ambition, but maybe a bit too much so, even for the massively talented Agustin Tapia. There's the classic chancletazo from Coello. Tapia, through the middle it goes, and out it goes from Coello. 15-30 now. Could this be the spark that lights the fire for Chingotto Galán? Wow, Galán with a pick-up double glass over Tapia now. That's a perfect lob. And a net court deflection for Tapia into a perfect chiquita now from Galán. Tapia says enough is enough, though, and sends that ball flying out of the cage. Chingotto does well to keep it in. The wheelie from Coello in transition. He comes now. He'll get this out. Chingotto's on the case, goes over the door. Sensible finish now from Coello after the wheelie, after the portres. He still has the wherewithal to finish. Arturo Coello doing everything at the moment.
What?
Hello.
Tapia from behind the line. Agustin Tapia keeps trying it, and it's held by Galán, but stays in the cage. Chingotto, bullet from Chingotto, but Coello blocks it anyway. Here's Coello again, and out it goes. 2-1 Coello Tapia. Let's go to the benches. Jorge Martinez is telling Coello, he's telling Chingotto and Galán that they're playing individual points too much. They're not able to string their tactics together for multiple points in games in a row. Bamboozling Galán there is Coello. Chingotto. Brilliant stuff from Federico Chingotto. Bounced so close to the fence. Gustavo Prata wants to eat his shirt right there. It just dies behind Alejandro Galán. Huge break points. Tapia just keeps playing lobs over Galán, and on the third, Galán goes parallel, and that's brilliant decision making from Ale Galán. Mind you, that is difficult, and then some. Galán, soft bandeja that Tapia has to clear. And now he'll try to paint Agustin Tapia in the corner. Big time net court deflection. Galán cushions it in front of Agustin Tapia. Good lob over Chingotto, perfect lob. And Chingotto wins it as well on the turnaround. Coello will make this break point number 3. And will this pressure tell now? They seem very, very set. On this game being the one where they pull clear. Coello very deep, too deep from Arturo Coello. And just like at 1-0, it's now 3 break points that they've not taken, so 6 in total. Tapia. Too strong now for Agustin Tapia. They're forcing those lobs, though. Chingotto Galán. Another one. Okay, 2-all then. And if we count back to the start of the set, that's now 6 break points for Coello and Tapia, who couldn't finish their dinner. Coello, jumping smash, and the sound that makes. Arturo Coello, if you weren't watching, if you only had the sound on, I think you'd probably think that someone has just fired a pistol or a rifle. Chingotto looking to recover the smash. Again, Jorge Martinez telling Ale Galán that he's playing well in that cross court, that he's managing Tapia very well. Galán finishes off what Chingotto starts. Chingotto on the turnaround. Tapia. Galán winning the duel. Galán winning the duel with Tapia, which is something in the first set didn't often happen. And is that a sign of things to come? Coello and Tapia seem to be going about their business in their serve games here. Tapia, slow gancho. Tapia will explode this one. Wow, dodging skills from Fede Chingotto, just lifted up a leg. Showcasing his limberness here, Fede Chingotto. Look at that. Just left it up for Galán to finish off. Tapia's smashes really have not been working too well. Those deep ones. That one is blocked by Chingotto. Goes straight on. And Galán left a big space, so that is unfortunate. Nothing he could do about that one. Chingotto couldn't have known that quickly that Galán was behind him. Just did what he thought was necessary. And we go back to the benches at 4-3. Still no breaks in this second set. This is so tightly poised. This is so nicely balanced.
Exacto, vamos. Quiero que me hagas algo diferente en defensa, ¿vale? Sí. Por lo menos, perder el resto y pedirme que lo meta yo. Vale, vamos. Venga, soy la actitud. Falta esa puta actitud. Aunque lo pidas, estamos callados.
We lack attitude, says Ale Galán, who just said to Chingotto that he wants him to slightly tweak the way he's defending and to ask for help more when he needs it. Prato's talk was very visual. He was pointing to his notebook a lot and saying we need to play here, we need to do this here and there and here, and obviously we can't see what he's saying. So a bit difficult to take anything out of that. Galán out from Ale Galán. Galán complaining that his serve was long and that should have been stopped. Well, it's up to you then. Chingotto. Good pick up from Galán, who takes net position. Touch it. Coello certainly touch this. No, my goodness. Coello. Deary me, what a strike.
Out.
Galán, Tapia has had to get out of the way there for Coello to get to work. Poor return from Tapia. Well, this final, it really has been all about Coello. Tapia really not there at the races as much. Everyone, I think, agrees that it's in. Yeah, we'll have another first serve. All four players in agreement. Bad return this time from Coello. Tapia put it in his in the nets. Coello puts his on a plate for Galán to smash back.
Please, thank you.
Chingo. Steep from Tapia. Even deeper from Chingotto. As is that from Tapia. The lobs here of the absolute highest order. Look at this. Finally one goes out. Well, they were millimetrically close to the wall. Tapia finally did go slightly deep on his. So Chingotto and Galán survive once again. Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Agustín Tapia! No way! There is no way on this green earth that Tapia just did that. Well, that is sheer luck. Even for Tapia, who does these things all the time, that is pure luck, and he's not celebrating it, but my goodness me.
point 15.
Oh, Galán is recovering pretty much every smash here. But that is an unforced error, plain and simple. And out. Chingotto with back-to-back winners here as we're back underway. First one on Tapia, first one on Tapia, now one on Coello. Both with bandejas aimed down, which is something that was discussed on the bench, that he should do a little bit more often. Chingotto again doing damage, and Coello and Tapia maybe being caught slightly flat-footed here as we go to 5 games all. Fede Chingotto racking up the winners. For Chingotto, can't believe it. Galán is sensing an opportunity here. Alejandro Galán is sensing a real opportunity here. Coello and Tapia are dipping. Chingotto is rising. Galán is putting it behind Tapia, who sends it back. Here is Tapia over Fede Chingotto, again playing it down. Coello lets it bounce this time, but into the net from Arturo Coello. 15-40, 15-40. And the first break points of the entire set for Galán now. It never felt throughout the set like they were ever in control of it. But they've slowly reeled their opponents back in, and now they could go ahead. Tapia to the corner of Fede Chingotto. Galán sets, fires, 6-5, bucket. Cara de ganadores, put your champions, your winners' face on, says Coello to Tapia. Coello says, let's get this out and open. Let's call this what it is. We have these real lulls after we force ourselves at the start of the set. We need to acknowledge this and work with it. I don't think Tapia said a word during that bench. Galán likes the look of this. Tapia blocks it. The drop shot from Ale Galán who is absolutely dialed in right now. Chingotto needs to cover a lot of ground. Oh, out from Tapia, 40 love. Three set points here for Fede Chingotto and Ale Galán. Well, after the first set, this looked borderline impossible and very improbable. Galán to win it. Galán, Coello pushes it off, and the winner from Galán, 7-5. Third set is coming up next. Fede Chingotto and Ale Galán refusing to roll over, refusing to give in, and we've got more paddle coming your way. World Cup final. I need you to get forward y molestar and annoy your opponents. Coello needs to find a way to be more omnipresent at the net, as only he can. Coello wants to start the set off the right way, but oh, what happened there? That'll hurt. Tapia using back glass. Galán thought about coming over for the smash. Tapia needs to get back in this match here. He needs a couple of winners as Fede Chingotto goes behind the back. Galán uses the fence as his friend, but that's all about this shot here. If we can see it again from Fede Chingotto. Galán applying the finish, and this is love 30. Remember, folks, what happened last time in Milan. That was also 6-2 Coello Tapia in the first set. But then back came Galán, 6-3 in the second, 6-0 in the third. Again, the only time ever that Coello and Tapia have been beaten by 6-0 in a set, full stop. But I get a feeling that that's not going to happen again. Tapia, he needs a smash right now, but he can't get the smash right now as Galán snuffs it out again. Another counter-offensive from Alejandro Galán, who makes this a break point, who makes this 13-40. Alarm bells have to start ringing. Tapia, or from Galán rather, but Tapia stuck with the play and finished it off. They have not trailed in the entire match, so this would be a first.
Chingotto.
Coello, he will go down swinging. He'll try this. He sets, he fires, but Galán will get this again. Every smash is just not working for Coello Tapia right now. And this is a break to start the third set for Galán. Where has that smash gone for both Tapia and Coello? One of their most trusty weapons is misfiring. So, Galán, for the first time tonight, take the lead, not only of the sets, but of the match now. But a lot of paddles still to be played.
Chingotto to serve. Sit down, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, please.
Chingotto, razor sharp víbora.
First set.
Chingotto's víboras are doing so much damage here. Even when they're not direct winners, or it leads to direct success, it just starts a sequence of events that leads to the point being won. Net court deflection, contra pared, smash from Galán. Well, where Coello and Tapia's smash seems to have disappeared, Galán certainly hasn't. Remember, they need to win this match. Do Chingotto and Galán. Wow. They need to win this match to stay in the race for number one. The difference right now in the race is 1,480 points. And the swing here is 800. So if Galán win, the difference drops down to 680 points. But if Coello and Tapia win, the difference goes up to 2,280 points, which would mean that it would no longer be in their own hands for Chingotto and Galán. Coello tries again. And for the first time, he gets one, although barely. Listen to this. Coello and Tapia seem to be angry now. Here we go. Here we go. Galán gives chase. Galán won't get it. Coello and Tapia. Is this the moment they wake up? The most vocal we've heard Agustín Tapia in the entire match. Coello, back-to-back rulos, and Coello's is a killer. That was weird. Galán smashed it onto the fence. And Coello says, I'll show you how to use the fence with the backhand. Love game for Coello and Tapia. And something tells me that the dynamics will change. A lot was discussed there between Coello Tapia and coach Gustavo Prato. For example, Prato telling Tapia, when they play the high lob over you, you go and fetch it, you stay back, Arturo will go forward, and he'll try to force it. Also telling Coello, every time they lob over you, no matter what, I want you to at least briefly shape up like you're smashing, even if you're not going to. We need to put the fear of God in them. Huge block from Tapia on the turnaround on the backhand. He's there. Tapia is there again. Agustin Tapia forces Galán to pull out some breakdancing moves just to appreciate the brilliance and the anticipation here of Tapia. Look at this. How quick he is to retake net position, to recover. And Galán says, let me break it down for you. Like a prime Mo Sislak there.
Atrás los dos, viene alto. Es bueno, vienen los dos. Están acá los dos pegados. Así.
Tapia likes the look of this. Oh, plenty of pace on that, but not enough height. And Galán chases it down.
Vale, Agustín mitad, Arturo se va. Tú, Arturo viene los dos mucho. Los dos mucho, Agustín menos. Solo dale.
Well played from Arturo Coello. Here is the break point. Here is the fork in the road and the turning point potentially in this third set. High risk for Coello.
First set.
Agustín atrás, uno de dos. Agustín menos.
Coello. Early bounce from that for Arturo Coello. Resets, but it's not the best of lobs on the turnaround. And we're back to juice.
Agustín, no, Arturo se Agustín mitad.
Galán, that's flat, and Tapia sends it into the stands. Well, Tapia's smash isn't working, but his recovery, speed, and anticipation certainly is right up there. Quick flick of the wrist to generate breakpoint number 2. Galán sets himself up with the bajada and finishes off with the por cuatro. Back to juice we go. Galán taking matters into his own hands. Chingotto Galán do what they had to. Chingotto uncorking the hard overhead. To make it 3-1, so 2 break points ducked. So Coello Tapia will have to retool and go again. But first, they have to keep their own service here. Chingotto very high. Wow, that's ambitious from Coello. A little bit too much so. This is love 15. So many of their smashes have been caught by Ale Galán. Too many, you would say, from a Coello Tapia point of view. They're just not getting the ground clearance on them like they did in the first set. That certainly went up pretty high, though. Coello rushes onto the ball, looks slightly off balance. Tapia. Coello will try again. And now he'll get it. Well, that's rare that we have a smash, a straight-on smash that Galán didn't even get a touch on. Coello with 2 superb blocks. And this is going way out. 40-30. Coello and Tapia not giving way. Galán jumping smash. Again, his smash is absolutely on point today. Tapia. The wiper from Chingotto. The smash from Galán clears Tapia. And this is mission critical now for Arturo Coello and Agustin Tapia, who are already a break down and could be going 2 breaks down. Coello, all or nothing here for Arturo Coello, and it's all as Galán ran after it, but it was. Everything is going down below. Wow, and it's another break point. It's another break point, number 3 here for Chingalán. Oh, did he keep that in? Okay, I thought it was double bounce, but we keep going. Very good recovery from Galán. Tapia. Jumping smash, all or nothing for Agustin Tapia, and he gets it over the line. Well, I'm not sure Galán would have got there, but we'll never know now. Not seen too many Tapia winners. And they get their serve game over the line. That is oh so important for the health of this match. That's 3 break points go missing, go begging for Chingalán. 3-2 on the scoreboard, but they are still ahead of the number 2 seed. It's interesting that nothing got said on the Coello Tapia bench about the smash simply not working for either of them, or a change in tactics that is in order, anything like that. Something that is absolutely in order is these víboras, these bandejas from Chingotto, that have been working like clockwork all day long. A series of just a very quick love game from Chingalán, and one that they could deal with. Oh, That's the most casual portrait you'll ever see from Coello. Very looked like he put anything into that. Big time hit. That is also a portrait, but of the more authoritative kind from Ale Galán. Passing shots. Oh, saved by Chingotto. Somehow, some way, saved by Chingotto. Just ridiculous how he can recover this. And yes, there's a bit of good fortune there. Out from Tapia, who looked like he didn't run onto it properly. Chingotto went for the same recipe this time. Coello provides the block. Here is Arturo Coello. Chingotto attacks flat and true and pure through the middle. Breakpoint Coello Tapia, or breakpoint Galán, excuse me. Chingotto recovers, and Chingotto is there to provide the salida and to put 5-2 on the scoreboard. Galán have broken for a second time, and they have one hand on the trophy of the 5th World Cup pairs. Going to have to suffer, but we need to make them suffer. As Galán serve for the championship, and Tapia deposits that ball at the net like it's nothing. Love 15. Galán, jumping smash, CCCs as Chingotto gives him license to fire. Tapia over Galán. And Tapia wins that duel to make it 15-30, and transition came forward. The Argentinian.
Vamos, Ari, vamos, Ari. Más vos, atrás no, muy bien, está viendo.
Toca arriba. Pegadísimo.
Okay. Okay.
Vamos, Ale.
But the first one is not converted.
Vamos, Ale.
Lob to the middle on Chingotto's side, I'd say.
Es corto,
That's on
salieron.
Galán's side. Galán will instantly fire and clear Tapia as well. Tapia's return wasn't the worst lob, but also not the best, and Galán made him pay for it. And from 2 break points down, it's back to juice. Coello lifts it up. And again, Galán thought about it. That's going out.
Dale. Vamos, vamos, Ale. Vamos, Ale, va. Atrás viene Augusto.
The block from Chingotto held by Tapia, but Galán will absolutely detonate after. Third break point not taken either. We have our first tournament point here, everyone. After 3 break points, Fede Chingotto and Ale Galán. Yeah, one big deep breath from Galán to collect himself for what could be the decisive points of this championship. Chingotto into the nets. Galán touched back across, lovely. Tapia fakes the smash, and it's way short. Was he caught in 2 minds there? Agustin Tapia will never know. It looked like it. And a second tournament point. Galán to make it 3 titles in a row, to make it 15 wins in a row. Something they have never achieved before, and more importantly, win the FIP World Cup pairs. Last time on the second serve, Tapia played the lob to Galán, and he smashed it. This time it goes to Chingotto. There's Tapia with the block, and again, and it's over! It is over, everyone! They make the impossible look probable. Galán have won the FIP World Cup pairs. another comeback from behind. The Kings go down, the mighty have fallen, and Chingalan, for a third consecutive tournament, will lift the trophy.